Nigeria, a nation teeming with life and potential, grapples with an unreliable power supply. The electric grid, often strained, plunges homes and businesses into darkness. Blackouts disrupt daily life, hindering productivity and economic growth. Millions rely on expensive, polluting generators. The air, thick with diesel fumes, reminds of the energy struggles. The lack of reliable electricity impacts healthcare, education, and quality of life. The situation demands urgent attention. The government has explored various solutions. One proposal is a ban on solar panel imports. This measure has sparked debate about its impact on renewable energy. Nigeria stands at a crossroads, shaping its energy future. The path forward requires careful consideration to unleash Nigeria's potential. In a bid to foster local manufacturing and reduce reliance on foreign imports, the Nigerian government has proposed a ban on solar panel imports. This policy, rooted in the desire for self-sufficiency, aims to nurture a domestic solar industry, creating jobs and boosting the economy. The proposed ban, however, has been met with mixed reactions. Proponents argue that it will stimulate investment in local production, reducing the nation's dependence on foreign technology. They envision a thriving solar manufacturing sector, generating employment opportunities and propelling economic growth. Opponents, on the other hand, express concerns about the potential consequences of such a measure. They argue that Nigeria's nascent solar manufacturing industry is ill-equipped to meet the surging demand for solar energy. The ban, they fear, could stifle the growth of the renewable energy sector, hindering efforts to address the nation's energy crisis. The proposed ban has ignited a national conversation, highlighting the complexities of balancing economic aspirations with the urgent need to transition to cleaner and more sustainable energy sources. The government, caught between competing priorities, must carefully weigh the potential benefits and drawbacks before making a decision that will have far-reaching implications for Nigeria's energy future. Nigeria, endowed with abundant sunshine, has witnessed a surge in renewable energy projects in recent years. Solar power, in particular, has emerged as a beacon of hope, offering a clean and sustainable solution to the nation's energy woes. However, the proposed ban on solar panel imports threatens to cast a shadow over this burgeoning sector. With local production capacity still in its infancy, a ban on imports could disrupt ongoing and planned renewable energy projects. Developers, faced with a potential shortage of solar panels, may be forced to delay or even abandon their projects, jeopardizing investments and hindering the growth of the renewable energy sector. The ban could also lead to an increase in the cost of solar energy, making it less accessible to businesses and households. This could dampen the enthusiasm for solar adoption, slowing down the transition to cleaner energy sources. The potential impact on renewable energy projects is a significant concern, raising questions about the timing and feasibility of the proposed ban. A sudden halt to solar panel imports without adequate domestic production capacity could stifle the growth of a sector that holds immense promise for Nigeria's energy future. Section 4. Economic tremors, costs, and consequences. The proposed ban on solar panel imports, while aimed at boosting local manufacturing, carries potential economic consequences that cannot be ignored. The immediate impact would be felt in the form of increased costs for solar energy as domestic production struggles to meet demand. Businesses, already grappling with the challenges of an unreliable power supply, would face higher energy bills, squeezing their profit margins and potentially leading to job losses. Households, particularly in rural areas where solar power is often the only viable option, could be priced out of accessing clean and affordable energy. The ban could also deter foreign investment in the renewable energy sector. Investors seeking stability and predictability may shy away from a market where policy decisions create uncertainty and disrupt supply chains. The economic consequences of the proposed ban are complex and multifaceted. While the intention to stimulate local production is commendable, the potential for unintended consequences, such as increased costs, reduced investment, and job losses, cannot be ignored. Section 5. A clouded future, environmental implications. Nigeria, like many nations, is grappling with the urgent need to address climate change and transition to a more sustainable energy future. The proposed ban on solar panel imports, however, raises concerns about its potential environmental implications. Solar power, a clean and renewable energy source, plays a crucial role in reducing carbon emissions and mitigating the impacts of climate change. A ban on solar panel imports, by potentially slowing down the adoption of solar energy, could hinder Nigeria's efforts to transition to a low-carbon economy. The increased reliance on fossil fuels, particularly diesel generators, to compensate for the potential shortfall in solar energy, would exacerbate air pollution, posing risks to public health and the environment. The irony is stark. A policy intended to promote local manufacturing could inadvertently undermine efforts to combat climate change and protect the environment. The environmental implications of the proposed ban are significant and warrant careful consideration. A balanced approach, one that encourages local production while ensuring continued access to affordable solar technology, is crucial to avoid jeopardizing Nigeria's environmental goals. Nigeria's energy policies.